Hi beautiful, welcome back to my channel if you're new here. My name is Patty and lately I have been doing these kind of challenge videos or experimenting videos for some time, like I tried something for a week or for a month. On today's video, I will show you the process of me counting every calorie that I consume for a month. Now, I didn't start this today, I will start this tomorrow. And the reason why I'm doing this is purely curiosity and maybe the way I see food or maybe the way I consume food will change slightly if I have the numbers there. And because I don't really work out a lot, my body doesn't spend that many calories. So I will use this to try and stay on the level of calories that I should be consuming in order to not put in weight. So I have no idea how this is going to go. I know that it's gonna be a lot of work. So the app I will be using for this, it's called MyFitnessPal. And what I love the most about this app is that it has a huge database. So every food, at least in my country, every food that I buy, if I point the camera, I was so strongly interrupted that a whole day has passed and I'm in another room of the house. Isn't that awesome? Continuing with what I was saying, how am I counting the calories that I should be intaking or should be consuming? I have this bracelet and this is by Fitbit, and you probably have a similar one, maybe a Xiaomi, maybe you have a smartwatch, maybe you have an Apple Watch. And because they count how many steps you take and maybe they count the exercise that you do, they can tell you through a mobile app how many calories you've used. So I am using that to know how many calories I'm using, so I consume only the amount of calories that are leaving my body through working out or just by being alive. You are spending calories. My average, I believe it's around 1,700 calories per day. I've seen through the past 2 months in my app, it goes anywhere from 1,500 to 2,000. So I try to stay in that. Also, I did go to my scale today and my scale tells me my BMI and it also tells me my recommended calorie intake, and it's somewhere around 1,600 calories. So that's my goal. The app that I'm using to count calories is called MyFitnessPal, and the main reason that I like this app is that you can create your own recipe with the amounts of every ingredient, and if you repeat that recipe throughout the month, I'm doing this only for a month because it's too much work to always count your calories, but some people do that. So if you repeat that specific recipe, you can just click on it and say, I had a portion of this. So I think that will make it slightly easier. And the second great reason I use it, it's because it has such a big database that if you scan the code bar of something that you're eating, it has the nutritional information and how many calories that specific thing has, and then you just have to say how much of it you've consumed, which I think it's amazing. And thirdly, because you can manually insert a workout or an exercise that you did. So imagine you randomly do 10 squats and your bracelet or your smartwatch does not catch that. You can manually insert on MyFitnessPal that you've done those exercises and it will be counted on your calorie intake. Those are the reasons why I'm using this app. If you want to try this app, I'm not sponsored, but I will leave the link to the app down below if you want to try it out. It has so much. It's a very, very complete app, not only for counting calories, but for many other things. So you can check that out. Not sponsored. I wish. It's a really cool app.
I'm gonna add this recipe on the app by checking all of the ingredients. 2 eggs, it's about 160 calories. We have here 2 slices of vegetarian ham. Okay, I think 2 slices is a portion of 20 grams, so let's do that. 2 slices, it's 41 calories. Here I have half of a red bell pepper that we're just gonna look it up. Half of a red bell pepper is 25 calories, and we're also going to add a quarter of a cup of this spinach. And how much is a quarter of a cup of spinach? I think 100 grams is what I usually have, and it's like 2 big handfuls. So we're going to say that this is going to be 50 grams because I don't know. And 50 grams of spinach is 14 calories. Great source of protein with very few calories. I'm also going to add the half of avocado in here, which is 120 calories. The omelette with half of an avocado came to a total of 360 calories. Not that many calories for a lunch, I believe. I think usually my lunches are around between 500 and 600 calories, but this is just an omelette. It's pretty simple, and I will have a snack in the afternoon. So I think I will reach my calories of the day.
I don't want to take them off, honestly. I ate 2 today, and each one has 300 calories. You know why I know? Because I have been counting my calories every day. 300 calories for a cinnamon bun. That's a lot.
This video will be a little random because it has been 30 days since I started tracking every calorie that I consume. And let me tell you, it's a lot of work. Some days I would be like, oh my God, there's people that do this on a daily basis, like always, all the time. And honestly, after like 20 days, I was like, okay, I'm done with this. The results are pretty much always the same. So I would only insert something if I really wanted to know like how much protein I was eating or what vitamins a certain food that I was eating had, something like this, because it's so much work to put every single thing that you eat in the app to know how many calories. I got so tired of it. But what did I learn? Okay, couple of things. First, I consume a lot more fat than I thought I did. The macronutrients you have, it's carbs, fat, and protein. Because I'm not trying to lose weight and I'm not trying to gain muscle, or at least I wasn't during the whole 30 days of counting calories, what my meals or my day should have is half of carbs and then 25% fat and 25% of protein. And what would happen most of the days is that my fat was always 30 or more percent, and I would end up eating less protein. My protein would be always on 10-15%, and I had no idea about this because I try not to eat a lot of fat foods. Like I don't eat a lot of fast food and I don't eat a lot of crisps or things like this. But because of this, over time I started adding less things like butter or olive oil to my meals. So instead of sometimes to saute, I don't know. Instead of sauteing my onion with like a large amount of olive oil, I would put like just half a tablespoon of olive oil and put more water and just doing it like that, so that I started eating less fat because I was eating a lot more than I needed. The second thing is I checked on my scale and I checked with like calculator of how many calories I needed every day, and for my height, weight, for how much I work out and all of this, it came to an average of 1600 calories or 1650, something like this. And most of the days I was in the goal. I don't know if it's because I was going to work at the company and I can only eat the things that I take with me, and if I'm home I will be snacking a lot more throughout the day. The only day that I would be over was on Sunday. I've told you guys in many videos that Sunday is a cheat day. We have pizza, we have some kind of sweet snack. So other than that, I always kept in my goal of 1600 calories. That was my experience counting calories for 30 days. I don't know what I was expecting of this, but it went well and we managed to do it for almost 30 days. After the 20 days, I would put like a meal per day and not all my meals, but I still did it. I still have the app and I still check whenever I need it. So I hope you like this video. I will change how many calories I need because I started doing the Chloe Teen app challenge and I'm filming that for you guys. So if you would like to see that video, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube page and have notifications on so you will know whenever I upload another video. Don't forget to follow me on social media if you're interested. Like this video if you like the video and dislike the video. And I will see you guys on the next one.